Hello, it's Denise again, back with a sneak preview of the papers for the next journal, which I promised you. A quick show of the tags that we made yesterday that are all finished, and another quick kind of mass make of some pockets for my journals for the tags. Okay, so first of all, the papers. You won't be surprised to know, once again, they are Janie B's. I'm just loving the colours at the moment. So that's Janie B on Etsy. And this one's called The Hours, and I've only printed off so far at the moment, I've backed them all, the main book pages. There are some tags and ephemera that go with it, so it's just a quick look. I'm not going to spend a long time going through them. So you can see why it's called The Hours. Sorry, I didn't show you that one. It's all clocks and beautiful flowers. Lovely colours as usual. Oops. That one, oh, and I did just print off one of the pockets. Okay, so you'll be making that with me, or I may put it together and then we'll be embellishing it together, but that's something for our next video. So yesterday we had a real quick video of making the tags. We put the two sides of paper together. I said I was going to cut them up and stitch them, and this is what we came up with. Okay, so first things first. This little piece here had a lady with a decapitated head. Do you remember? No sign of her now. So, okay, managed to turn it into a little tuck piece. So that was fine. I'll just quickly flip through them all. They're all stitched round. Otherwise, we'll be here all day looking at them, because I made 5 on the day. 5 that I showed you. That's a pocket. And I think that's probably going to be a pocket as well. And the masterboard, which is cut up and stitched here as well, that we made the day before. And then I had another masterboard already done. So that was 5, 6, 7. And I think I maybe had another collage done that I just backed, because I've ended up with 25, I think, tags and journaling cards. So they're going to want a small focal point or embellishment when I use them. But you can see that these collaged pages, collaged before I even put them on, collage digitals, just really lend themselves to being cut up into tags. Okay, so they're beautiful. They look like a lot of hard work's gone into them. So this is one that I'd done without you. You can see the different colours on the back because it was collaged. I think I did that one without you. These we did together. So that's a big journal card type tag. Same with that one. Do you recognise the duck that we put on the corner piece? Love that little piece of pink poking through there. That one's lovely. It's got nearly both the browns, the stenciled bit and the pink, so that came out beautiful. Journal card with the shoe on. Again, that's got all the different pieces on it. Oh, they're not what we made. And finally, another big journal card. Okay, so 25 from, I think I've got about 7 left in my stash, so that's built it up no end. So that was the papers, that's the card. Now, I just need to make some pockets. And I've had a little play for some quick ones just to remind myself. So I've cut some old book page up. I've taken nearly all the white off, so it's just text. And that one is one that I've made. So I'll show you them quickly, and then I'll just go through and make a few. So this one has got a small tuck pocket here, and then a big one there for being stuck down. A large tag. So we'll just have a go at this together, and I'll make a couple really quick. I did get some dry wipes out, excuse me a moment. That's it. So these, because they're nice old book page, you can leave them and just put embellishments on them, or you can you know, collage over them if you want particular colours or whatever. So I had one for the back and one for the front, preferably pieces that fit each other, yes. I just folded the front over, whoops, because it's old paper. It's very rough, very thick paper. That's it. Make sure it fits. Yep, decide how big we want the turn up piece, about there. Use a bone folder because it's really thick. Okay, so simple these. Take this out, cut the bottom bit out just because it's bulky, really. Just to cut some of the bulk, this paper is quite thick. Cut that out as well. We've got some nice scraps to play with there. And then that's what it will look like when it's done. So you could, if you wanted to, you could cover the back in paper and cover that in paper before you put it together. But to put it together, all you need to do is glue the two sides. The bottom will be closed anyway. You can, oops, you need to glue that bit down in there just to make it stay. You can glue the bottom if you want to, if you want a bit of extra security, but it will be tucked in there, so it will be quite safe. That's it. So I've glued that side, and then I just need to glue down these sides to tuck this up. And how quick was that? I think it took me longer to cut the white off the edge of the paper. I did it before I came on camera because I didn't want to bore you all just watching me with the chopper cutting papers down. So that's it. One pocket there and another one there. Okay, very basic, very simple. You can decorate them as much as you want or not. So I'll do a few more of those so I've got them. They've got different sizes. They're the same, yeah, that's lovely. And I'll do one this way, so it's going in the opposite direction. Sometimes when I put them in the journal, I like to put the same pockets front and back on the same piece of paper, same page. And often if you have one going to the right and one going to the left like that, it just gives it a bit more cohesion. Of course, they're not going to be anywhere near each other, so they don't have to be identical. Get some bit out. And if you're not very good at cutting straight with the scissors, it doesn't really matter. Whoops. Because it's a hidden cut. Yep, just cut a lump of that off. Move that down. And because you folded that top over, when you tuck things in, they don't get stuck. It's got a nice thick edge. It doesn't get stuck and it doesn't get there, because it's a lovely edge there. Sorry, it's on camera. Let's not do that again. So it's a nice thick edge there. Nothing gets stuck and it doesn't break down too easily when you're putting things in and taking them out all the time. Okay, so I'll do another one of those with you just in case I wasn't on camera there. I'm not 100% sure that I was. Oops. And once again, I would probably just use PVA glue or white glue if I was doing this not in a hurry. But I want these to stick down. Okay, so that's one going the other way. I'll do that one again. And then we'll move on to some even simpler things, if it's at all possible. Okay, so we'll have another left-hand one, which went that way. Yeah. Okay, so you could cut a load of book pages down and sit and do 20 or 30 of these, which is what I will probably do when I go off camera. Oops, that wasn't a very good fold. Don't want to fold this one. Paper's fighting me. Yep, lovely. Where do we want a bit smaller one this time, I think. Nice big tuck for some of those nice big tags that we've made. Let's see if we can cut this a bit easier. That's better. Won't have a lip on it then. Bit of that off. Just a little bit on there to keep it down. bit gruesome. There we go. Okay, so I'm quite excited to start that new journal tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful. Did I just glue that? I thought I'd glued that shut for a minute there. I do silly things like that, so I shouldn't be too surprised, but I wouldn't like to do it on camera. I think I've lost my mind. I didn't glue it shut, did I? No. Still doubting myself. No, it's definitely open, and so is that one. Okay, so that's really simple. I think you've seen enough of that one. This one's even more simple. I don't think I've shared this one with you. I think I've shared a simple one, something very similar, but this is the most basic pocket. So I've done one there out of a bit of paper, look. Done one out of a book page. And it is literally just, I think that's about 1/4 of an A4 page, something like that. Fold it in half, crease it. It's better if it's double-sided. It doesn't have to be, because again, you can go in and collage it, or you can do them in book page like we did that one and do the same. Fold it in half, cut a bit of your excess off. Whoops. Fold that down so we've got a nice neat tuck. Move those scissors because they're very noisy. That's probably deafening you. Sorry. There we go. That's it, and then just glue it. No, I nearly did that then. That's it. Glue it around there, and that's all there is to it. You could have probably worked that one out for yourself, but when you're down to nothing or you want a lot of pockets quick, decrease that paper. Yeah, that's a really simple pocket. I mean, you can, shall we do it? You can make the corner round. Okay, you can put it down on the page so that there's a tuck behind it there or a tuck behind it there. And if you put a little thumb hole in it, whoever gets the journal that didn't want to cut, whoever gets the journal will know then that if you haven't filled it with something, or if you haven't taken it out. Made a right mess of that one. Let's try it again. If it doesn't cut, you best put in something behind. Let me find a bit of page. So sometimes these don't like the thin paper. Let's see if that's what it was. Make the hole a little bit bigger. Yes, that's better. There's always a way around it when you try. Okay, so that way you've got a pocket there, and then if you stick it just on 3 sides onto your page, you've also got another one there. You could have done it that side instead, or you can just hinge it on and leave it as one that opens, because we've used the double-sided paper. So many things you can do with it. So, I've got one more pieces cut down. Put the other half of that one. Let me use this one though so I can show you. Although there's a lady on this side, I don't have a good track record with ladies. I'm not going to use the bit with the lady on. She could be headless, she could be laying sideways, who knows. We'll leave her alone today and give her a fighting chance, so we'll use this bit. So you simply fold it in half. I'm going to do one the other way round. Okay, fold it in half, fold your side in, crease it down. Make sure everything meets everywhere, and that's your pocket. As easy as that. So you've got one going one way, one going the other. Yep. Cut out the excess. Glue that down. And then just the little L shape there. Preferably straight if you can. I don't think I can ever do a straight line no matter how much practice I get or how much I try. Right, that wasn't very straight. Let's try again. That's better. Oops. so in probably the 10 minutes that I've been there, not even that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pockets, and that's showing you what to do. So it would be, you know, so much quicker if you just sat there doing it. There we go, one of those with the music paper. Have it the right way up though. That's the right way up. And in fact, I've got some smallish journals and there's a lot of white there. So let's just take some of that white edge off. And this shows you can make them any size you want. So if you're, you know, if you're making a really big journal, you can make nice big ones. If you're making a little traveller's notebook or some such thing, you can make a nice small one. Okay, this would be nice with some inks or paints on it. Noisy scissors again. That's it, glue it down. Glue down the L. Obviously I'm rushing this, but these simple pockets are such great fun to sit and make. You know, you could have a huge pile if you were just sitting and enjoying the process, the cutting and the gluing, and etc. Yep. What did I do with my corner rounder? Now, if I was taking my time and thinking about it, I would probably have inked that edge actually before I glued that up, just to define it a little bit, because with the music paper, both sides, it's a little bit tricky to see that that is actually a pocket or a fold, but we can do it like this. There's always a trick. There we go. That should make that, yeah. You can see how that's just made that stand out a little bit, and we'll go around the rest of it. So it looks like an aged piece of music paper now. Okay, and a few in them. And these tags that we've made. I loved these with the map on. I think they came out brilliant. Oops. What have we got for that one? Seem to be picking all the blue ones out. I've only got blue ones in my hand, that's all right. Let's try again. They're tall ones. Okay, in there, and then a little one in the front. Obviously matching, I can see that they don't. What have we got there? There's the one I made with the fairy book. Blue. Okay, so you can put tiny little pockets on the front, or embellishments that match the journal that you're making. Anything. The world's your oyster with decorating. Okay, so when I've got 20 odd pockets and 20 odd tags, my stash is full again. Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching that. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or you learnt something. It'd be lovely if you subscribe if you haven't. To those of you that have already, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I really appreciate it, and I'll keep bringing you things, trying to show you what I'm up to and sharing all I can. Okay, so have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.